You want to hear something wild? Ever wake up thinking your day is going to be plain old boring, only to stumble on a secret life brewing right under your nose? Yeah, that was me, a Tuesday in late September, thinking about nothing but bug fixes and my afternoon coffee, until I caught my neighbor turning my garage into her own private yoga studio. And let me tell you, the audacity, off the charts, man. The story I'm about to share, you might think I'm making it up, but I wish I was. My name's Travis Coleman, 35, software engineer, gearhead, suburban guy with a thing for muscle cars and peace and quiet. I live on Cedar Lane, one of those streets where everybody either waves or minds their own business. No drama, just lawns, sprinklers, the occasional "hey, how's it going?" You get the picture. I'm all about routine. Out by 7:30, back by 6. Spend my evenings under the hood of my '87 Firebird or just chilling with a cold beer in my two-car garage, which, by the way, is my pride and joy. Not just a parking spot, my sanctuary. Hydraulic lift, pro shelves, the works. So on this particular morning, I forget my laptop charger. I loop back home around 10 a.m., figuring it'll be 2 minutes, in and out. Except, as I pull up, my garage door's cracked open about 8 inches. That's not right. I'm paranoid about security. My dad drilled it into me. 28 years on the force, old habits die hard. So I know I closed that door before I left. I park on the street, heart thumping, and creep up. I hear something, soft music, rhythmic breathing, and then a grunt. I'm half expecting to find a raccoon, maybe a busted pipe, but nope. Curiosity wins out over calling 911. I peek inside, and there she is. Karen, my 52-year-old neighbor from across the street, in neon blue leggings and a faded pink sports bra, twisted into a yoga pose that would snap me in half. Meditation music blaring, a yoga mat spread right between my Mustang and the workbench, my sacred ground. I'm frozen, jaw on the floor, watching her like she's in her own world, totally oblivious, stretching and grunting, hair in a messy bun. Now, Karen and I, we're not friends. We're "hi, how are ya neighbors?" Mostly small talk about rain or her dog pooping on my lawn. She lives with her teenage daughter, Sophie, and always seems to have endless free time despite complaining nonstop about money. She's always harmless, or so I thought. But seeing her in my space? Man, it felt like someone using your toothbrush, violating in a way that's hard to explain. My garage isn't just 4 walls and concrete. It's where I recharge. I got pro-grade gear, my own mini fridge, even a Bluetooth speaker for Saturday tune-ups. And here she is, treating it like her own gym. When her session wraps, she rolls up her mat, saunters out the side door, and, get this, pulls a garage remote from her back pocket, hits the button, closes my door behind her, strolls away like she owns the place. My brain's spinning. How long's this been going on? Did she swipe a key too? I sneak in, and sure enough, there are scuff marks from her mat, hair ties near my toolbox, fingerprints on my workbench. My tools are out of place. I'm a chill guy, but this is next level. So I spend the rest of my day on edge, Googling trespassing laws, installing a hidden camera, changing the garage code, and adding another lock, because apparently, I need to outsmart a yoga ninja. But how'd she get that remote? I want to storm over and confront her, but I figure, be smart, get proof. The next morning, I call in sick, camp by my window, coffee in hand, nerves shot. At 9:45 sharp, Karen appears, now in blinding yellow yoga gear, looking both ways before heading to my garage, remote in hand. I record the whole thing, her entering, her stretching, her smug face as she wipes down my floor like she's doing me a favor. 75 minutes of pure entitlement. I call my buddy Malik, home security guy, knows all the tricks. "Bro, this is insane," he says, but then it clicks. "Didn't you use cleaners when you moved in?" That's right. 2 years back, I hired Brightshine, gave them full access. Malik figures maybe an employee programmed a spare remote. So I call Brightshine's manager, Lisa. She goes quiet. "Well, sir, we had an employee, Sophie Mitchell, Karen's daughter. She got fired for stealing, and apparently, programming a spare remote was her parting gift. What a family hustle, right?" For the next couple days, I collect footage. Karen's like clockwork. 9:45 a.m., an hour of yoga, her own speaker, towel, the works. Sometimes she pokes at my tools, sometimes she's peeking into my cars, even grabs a water from my fridge. She's made herself right at home. But then, a twist. Friday, I run into Nancy Carter at the local cafe. She's the neighborhood's unofficial info desk. I mention Karen, and Nancy rolls her eyes. She brags about living off her ex, but rumor has it she's got a side hustle, selling yoga gear online, all cash, so she can milk child support. So Karen isn't just trespassing, she's running a business out of my garage, dodging taxes, and still crying broke. Monday, I'm done. 9:43, Karen shows up in hot pink, garage remote ready. This time, I wait 10 minutes, then walk right in. The place looks like a cult meeting, yoga mat, candles, even a photo of some guru. Excuse me, I say, loud enough to startle her. She jumps, annoyed, not guilty. Jesus, Travis, you scared me. Why aren't you at work? She snaps. I can't help but laugh. She's acting like I'm the one intruding. I live here. I tell her, recording everything. What are you doing in my garage? She rolls her eyes. This space has perfect vibes for yoga, Travis. I've been using it for months. Surely you get that spiritual growth is more important than parking your car. I'm stunned. You're trespassing. How'd you get the remote? She shrugs, deadpan. Found it. The universe provides. She launches into this hippie rant about enlightenment, community, and how I should be less obsessed with possessions. I tell her she's justifying theft with spiritual mumbo-jumbo. She snaps. Yoga studios are expensive. Some of us can't toss cash around. I'm a single mom. My ex pays enough, it's my right. So you've got money, but you're stealing my garage? I ask. It's not stealing, it's community, she screeches. But you people, you obsess over ownership. Now, the you people stings. I keep recording, trying to stay calm. Karen, leave now, or I'm calling the cops. She laughs, unhinged. Call them. I'll tell them you're harassing a single mom trying to meditate. Who do you think they'll believe? She's banking on the white woman tears defense. But I've got footage. She calls 911, puts on this Oscar-worthy performance. He's threatening me, acting crazy, maybe on drugs. He's recording me. She calls my garage a community yoga space. Even name drops a police chief. The sirens roll in. Officer Harris, a seasoned cop, shows up. Karen's sobbing, tells him I'm terrorizing her, invading her right to meditate. I play him the video, her entering, her using the remote, her rant about spiritual community. His face hardens. Ma'am, this is private property. You're trespassing, Harris says. Karen's indignant, yelling about community and being here longer. Harris isn't buying it. I explain the remote theft, the cleaning gig, the whole thing. Karen sticks to her finders keepers line, but she's sweating. Then, desperate, she plays the race card. He's targeting me because I'm a white woman. Harris cuts her off. Race won't shield you from trespassing and theft. 18 years on the job, he's seen every trick. He cuffs her, reads her rights as she shrieks about persecution, claims yoga is her religion. As she's led away, Karen hisses, "This isn't over, Travis. I know about your job, your debts, your dating flops. I know everything." My blood runs cold. She'd been stalking me, digging through Reddit, my family, even my mom's hospital bills. Harris steps in. That's stalking and a felony. Karen just smirks. It's research. I bet my neighbors do worse. At the station, things get crazier. Detective Wong from Cybercrime breaks the news. Karen's real name is Diane Larson, a disgraced ex-FBI agent fired for spying on colleagues. She's been running a blackmail ring, targeting black professionals like me, with files on my life, my neighbors, and 30 other victims. For cities, years of crimes, wire fraud, identity theft, civil rights violations. She's looking at federal charges, possibly life. Leaving the station, I feel pride, but also a chill. I stopped a predator, sure, but how many Dianes are out there? For now, my garage is safe, my sanctuary is mine again, but you better believe I triple-check every lock. So, let me ask you, if you caught someone invading your space, twisting the truth, playing the system, what would you do? Drop a comment below with your city or country, and hit that like button if you can't stand entitled creeps. If you crave more drama, check out my second channel, links in the description.